Alright guys, I'm doing Take On Me now. Alright. I really like this song, it sounds good. Mine in a way. I don't know what to mine, I'll mine this anyway. In this Minecraft day, so beautiful, further down. What's that I found? Mine diamonds. Mine diamonds. I'll mine them. So I got to. So easy to mine. With my Minecraft pickaxe and shovels, hopefully they stay in my Minecraft chests. So I'm gonna make a lock on it. Mine diamonds. Mine diamonds.
Before we get into today's video, I want to take a quick channel update. For those of you who haven't seen my community posts, I'm going to be moving, so I'm entering the moving process, which means once again videos are going to be slower. I apologize, I just got my PC back. But in the meantime, I have a 1,000 subscribers special plan. I'm going to be doing a Q&A where anyone can ask me questions and I'll go ahead and answer them in a video. Go down below in the description, click on that link. You can leave your name and your question. You don't have to leave your name, it's optional, but if you leave it, I'll go ahead and give you a shout out. You can leave your YouTube username or your real name, doesn't matter. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to. All of that really helps me. But without further ado, let's begin. For those of you who are fans of my channel, you know how much I love Left 4 Dead 2. The first one will always have a special place in my heart, but the second one has everything from the first, so there's no really reason to play it. The game usually has 16 to 22,000 concurrent players, but it's been starting to go down. More recently though, it's got up. We'll get into that. And for a game that's so old and seemingly forgotten, that amazes me how many players still play it to this day every day. But why did I title the thumbnail and video like I did? A couple of months ago, I was playing the game as I normally do when all of a sudden the ping shot up. But it wasn't just me. Everyone in the lobby went from 20 to 80 ping to about 800 to 900. Insane. Making the experience completely unplayable. I thought no problem. The server I was just on got DDoS, happens sometimes, and I'll hop on another one and everything's gonna be okay. Well, that's where I was wrong because every single official server I joined had the issue. At one point, I thought it was me, but I asked everyone in game chat and they've been getting these same issues all day. I was heartbroken. Why would someone want to target not only one of the best games, but a game that isn't ultra competitive like Fortnite, Overwatch, Apex, something that isn't in the mainstream? Within a couple of weeks, Valve released a patch that supposedly fixed the issue. However, it still happened to thousands and thousands of people for months. Fast forwarding to today, Valve is still releasing these network patches every few weeks, and I'm grateful for their decision to fix the game and not leave it to rot like Team Fortress 2. But is there an end? Do games now work for the majority of people? Because it seems like as soon as the problem is fixed, the game gets DDoSed again, leaving it unplayable until the devs come around to fix it for the 100th time. The first patch was on January 17th, and the issue has persisted for 6 months. That's insane. There is a way to temporarily fix the issue. If you change your server type from official to local, you won't be getting these network issues. However, people have still reported it happening. And on top of all of that, local servers end up yielding a much higher ping on average because people play from all around the world. And for someone like me who lives in the middle of the ocean, I have a real hard time playing with people because as soon as they join, they get 100+ average ping and they end up leaving. And the same goes for me. If I try to join people from where I live, I end up getting high ping. So while the issue was at its height, it was virtually unplayable. Now realize what that would mean if Valve dropped support for the game and never came back to fix it. It would be left behind, left to rot, completely unplayable. This issue is oddly similar to the issues Team Fortress 2 has been having. Less networking issues, but TF2 is having serious botting problems. I don't know a whole lot about the specifics because I mainly watched like 3 or 4 videos talking about it, but from what I do know, people or groups of people get these bots onto the game's servers that make the experience completely unplayable. Bots that walk around and instantly kill you the second you walk out of spawn. I don't know how long this has been going on for, but it must have been a long time because last time I ran into these bots was a couple years ago when I tried the game out with a couple of my friends. And I guess Valve has just abandoned TF2 because it seems like they have no plans on fixing the botting issue. If there are any TF2 fans, let me know about the possible history and problems down in the comments below. I'd love to know more and possibly make a video on it. Other than both the Left 4 Dead 2 and TF2 issues making the game unplayable, why do I use TF2 as an example to be worried, even though it seems like they have been patching the issues with Left 4 Dead? Well, the biggest reason is because it's Valve, and as I mentioned earlier, they seemingly gave up on TF2. So what happens when they eventually give up on Left 4 Dead 2? The situation with TF2 is almost an alternate reality version of Left 4 Dead 2 without support, a wasteland, full of forgotten hopes and dreams. These games we've cared so much about taken away in an instant, with the only solution being developers that either don't care or have something better to do. Sometimes I don't understand people. Why would you go and compromise these games and thousands of hours of fun and memories people have with these titles? People confuse me. I am one of the very few people that took the time to 100% the achievements in Left 4 Dead 2. Trust me, this isn't easy because there are like 10 of them that are broken and you have to install mods to even beat in the first place. So doing that took over 100 hours just for the achievements I missed. Why do I bring this up? Well, if the game were to lose its main functionality, then all of those hours trying to 100% Left 4 Dead would go in the trash. And keep in mind, like I said earlier, a lot of the achievements are broken, which meant I have to research just a single achievement just to get it finished. So where would that all go? In the dumpster. What happens to all that time and commitment if the game just becomes unplayable? We've been talking so much about the problems with both Left 4 Dead 2 and TF2, but are there any solutions? Left 4 Dead 2 has been receiving patches every few weeks like I mentioned, but in the case of TF2 it's a bit more difficult. I'm pretty sure a large part of the community has been trying to sign a petition to try and get Valve to fix the game. A true last-ditch effort to get the attention of developers. I honestly haven't seen people talking about the Left 4 Dead issue on YouTube or Reddit. Last time I checked at least, but there are a few channels and even websites dedicated to the TF2 problem, and Valve still hasn't given the community anything. Some people have been saying that it's because the game is so old that they don't want to provide the support, but I'm a little confused because TF2 came out in 2007 and Left 4 Dead 2 came out in 2009, and the first game was released 2008. However, they're supporting Left 4 Dead 2 with these patches. Why not TF2? Can we just talk about the fact that Valve makes an average of 0 games per year? I know this talking point has been done to death, but I really mean it. If they're not going to fix the games like TF2, then why not just make new games, or vice versa? If you're not going to make new games, why are you letting your old ones rot? Remember though, it's Valve. In the time since they finished the last mainstream Half-Life game, you could have birthed a child and put them through all of school. It's insane that they've either released a banger title or released nothing at all, because it seems like they only care about CS2 and Dota, which I also find ironic because there's not a number 3 in sight for any of their games. That's pretty much it for today. If you have any more information on the topics I discussed, especially TF2, leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget about my Q&A. Go down below in the description, click on that link, answer your question, leave your name, do whatever you want. I'll go over that in a future video like I said, but make sure you leave a like, subscribe. 1,000 subscriber special coming on the horizon, and I'll see you guys later.